So I had to deal with these people making these stupid allegations and things about me, about sexual harassment and all this stuff. And I was like, well, where the fuck is this kind of stuff coming from? Like, when I actually looked at what was going on, I was like, what, really? Like, and then I seen people posting. Let me tell you something. What I've learned. A half truth is still a lie. Half of the truth is a lie if it's not, if things aren't put into perspective. And then you get people that be trying to spin narratives and things like that, in the situation. So what I'm just going to do is put up the full thing so that people can clearly see with their eyes. And then we're going to talk about the Queen Supreme Court show that's going to be available on Thursday, the 25th. So it's unfortunate that I had to come home or actually be at work. And then I had to deal with this, with things. There are a lot of people who are dealing with mental illness. So I'm not going to read people with mental illnesses and stuff like that, but I'm just going to ask people to really seek help and really, check on those people that they're close to that are dealing with, mental illness situations. Because there are people that are really out here having episodes and things in their brain. But I'm just going to put up I'm going to put a full visual so that you all can see with your own eyes. And then we're going to talk about the show on Thursday, the 25th, because I'm not talking about this anymore. Because first of all, my attorney told me, I could, if I choose to talk about something, I can. If I don't, it doesn't matter, because first of all, I'm covered. And not only am I covered, there's a statute of limitations in the state of Georgia on things, just in case somebody, decided that they wanted to run down and make a move. It's not going to work. Nothing is going to work because there was nothing done to an individual. But here we go.
We got one of the guys here from the alleged incident, child. Come on, tiptoe.
Who allegedly is a singer.
Oh! Can you step down? Because you too high. They need to see all the owls. Step down. Oh, there you go right there. Ow.
Get on my knee for you, baby.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Put on your red dress. Come on, Jussie. And your high heel shoes.
We got a $3,500 check for you.
And taking your Subway sandwich.
Wait, you said what I need?
And $3,500 check
and some bleach
and
a rope.
Huh? What you need?
Listen, and make them say, my. Oh, so you look good tonight. So, babe, listen, you a trainer. How much does training and finance and stuff like this get? Does it cool?
I'm diabetic too.
Let it count, baby.
So,
oh my God, does it?
You don't need too much sugar.
Yeah, I don't need a lot of sugar.
Baby, listen, I paid you to come over here.
Your check bounced.
Wait, where my check at?
Oh, listen, don't worry about it.
Over
here.
Oh, yeah.
You want to put to concert.
So tell me how you feel about it. Because you a trainer, you fine, you bond and stuff like that. Does it take $3,500 to get somebody in shape?
Huh? $35 to get my man's in shape, dude.
It'll get him in shape.
I'm put some work in.
Oh. So what he basically saying is it was a $3,500.
I think they were trying to bust a sweat or something like that.
Let me tell you what happened. Allegedly, let me tell you what happened, okay?
Oh, they saying, listen, we got the peoples down there in the comment section saying you could train them. Well, listen, please send all certified checks to T.S. Madison Hinton, 2890 Georgia Highway 212. I'll catch them motherfuckers.
And if they send it back, you can send it to 8003.
So thank you, baby, so much for thank you. Don't give Gardini no shit.
You ain't gotta my check gonna be ready
for
you.
But
no, for real. On a serious note, Maddie, I'm gonna be for real for you. Allegedly.
So again, this gentleman accused me of touching him against his will. We clearly see here in the video. He accused me of touching him against his will, and he was so uncomfortable. He made posts saying that I was a disgusting human being. I was blah blah blah, and all of this stuff. And so this was tagging me all like all day, every day that I was doing work, like just tagging me. And I'm like, girl, what the fuck? And so because we followed each other. Now, I also have other receipts that I really don't want to, don't really want to put in this situation because I don't want to give this a whole lot of life. But this, I haven't seen this gentleman since 2019. In the year 2020, he reached out to me and he asked me, could he rent a room during the coronavirus? So a person that's so sexually assaulted and so sexually abused and sexually whoop, why are you reaching out to me asking me to rent a room from me in April 2020? He asked me to rent a room here at the chateau. And I was like, are we keyed about it, whatever? And I never rented him a room. I have conversations from this gentleman reaching out to me way back in the year 2015, trying to get me to, review his song, put his song on my platform and all this type of stuff, just like really reaching out to me. I have all of if it ever had to have gotten litigious, I am prepared, because you're not going to get me. First of all, gay men are not attracted to me, and I'm not usually attracted to gay men unless they're, talking to me or whatever. This situation was none of that. And then he made a statement and said that he had left immediately after the show. And then there's video footage of him in the kitchen where we did the after show. We were drinking, and he actually left with Shauna Brooks. Oliver was here. Gardini, like he left with them because he didn't have a car. So he stayed, and we all had a good time here at the house, having a good time. And there's nothing that's off video that transpired. And so here, my thing is, I sleep worry-free at night, completely worry-free. And the reason why I didn't make a big spectacle on it is because I understand that people use my name for leverage in what the spaces they want to go, because it went from him speaking about him being sexually assaulted by me to him telling people that he's more known than me, he's more famous than me, he looks better than me, he looks better than me. I was just like, oh yeah, clearly it's a lot of stuff going on in his, in his thing. And also I watched where he stated that, Eschagal, I think this is a Mesopotamian god of the underworld or whatever, Eschagal, or it's a lot of things that I was looking at like, oh, okay, there's something going on. And then maybe like a couple of weeks before that, I watched, because I was following him. We were following each other. And so like a couple of weeks before that, I saw him attacking another influencer here in Atlanta, Ricky with the long tongue. I saw him doing that. Then I saw him attacking BJ Roosters. I was like, oh, something is not right. And then right when this happened, he had made a post about drag queens being around kids and transgender people that we need to, in the community, we need to remove the T, because transgenderism is, reciting that Candace Owens shit. And then right after that, somebody wrote in the comments, well, you were over T.S. Madison's house. How do you feel this way? And then immediately after a person wrote that in the comment section, then the tirade on me began after that. And so I was like, whoa, because if you go on his page, if you happen to stumble across his page, if you go on his page, you'll see on January, which we say we have that. You'll see on January the 11th, 2022, he posted partial pieces of that same video, cut Gardini out and put where I rubbed him here on his chest. He posted that, and he was talking about, y'all remember this? Because we have that too. We have that. We have all the correspondences. We have all of those things. So I'm not concerned about anything, but we have all that. And so, he posted this stuff, and I'm like, bro, well, what happened from January 11th, 2022, all the way to April 1st, which was April Fool's Day, because I thought it was an April Fool's joke, which April 1st, 2023, what happened in between it, because it's still on his page. So all the investigative reporters who likes to investigate and dig for false narratives about me, you know, we see you, girl. And we understand what it is. You know, everybody likes to, you know, do a launching pad off of my back. And one thing about it, T.S. Madison is not going to face any criminal charges anywhere. Know that. So you thought it was a joke too. At first I was just like, well, what the, you know, I was really like, girl, what's the tea? You know, and it's just like, how could you, you know, do these things when there's full video footage. There's whole video footage on the internet. Like this was a show that happened. So you mean to tell me that you would post partial piece of this thing and then scream that you were sexually assaulted? You're a Madison, be nice. You're a gay identified man. Me and you don't have anything we don't have nothing to. I really was bringing you there to compliment you on your body and to, girl, like, what are you, like, what are you talking, like, what are you really talking about? Like, what are you really, like, and then it just made my heart went out. It was like, okay, there's something going on in this man's psyche. There's something going on in his brain. Like there's something wrong. Like there's some off stuff going on in him. And so I was like, okay, he's crying out for help. Unfortunately, he's crying out for help and using me and other people who have influence or whatever. But it's like, bro, you have no idea that there's whole footage here. And we'll do it again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to commentate over this while we're talking. When we did this show, and we were talking about Jussie Smollett, the Jussie Smollett case. In the Jussie Smollett case, we talked about how the nice body Nigerian men were paid $3,500, because you'll hear us in the conversation. We were saying that, you know, $3,500. That was what that's what was the Nigerian men were paid, allegedly, you know, in the Jussie Smollett case or whatever. And we talked about Subway sandwiches and nooses. So if you pay attention, real journalism, the people pay attention to the context clues. Salacious people, you know, they run with salacious information, and they try to run with salacious information to defame to defame my character. It's impossible. Here we go.
We got one of the guys here from the alleged incident, child. Come on, tiptoe.
Who allegedly is the singer.
Oh!
Now you hear that?
Oh!
You hear what I'm saying?
Oh! Oh!
Now you see the gentleman comes up here, and he flexes his muscles, and I'm talking to the camera. I move the phone so the people can see him, and he wraps his arms around me and sits on me first. That's right here, first.
Come on, Jussie.
Now, if there was ulterior motives, of which you can clearly see there's ulterior motives involved in the situation, this afterwards, why were you not saying anything about Gardini? Because Gardini was licking on you and doing this. Why didn't you say anything about Gardini? Why is the focus on me? This is where you have to really use your spidey senses, and you have to use your eyes and see, you know, what was going on. Like this is like way in the stratosphere of these things, you know, and you can just clearly see. That's right, DC Crawley, because he's lying, Maddie. That's right. That's right. Thank you, Ansel. That's correct. It's right. So I know the Maddie Mob see what be going on around the internet and stuff like that. I just gave you pieces, the full video in its context so that you can watch. And if you want to watch the full video in its context, it's still available on my YouTube channel. It's the Queen Supreme Court. It's the night that Gardini was there. Okay. I need to send you this, Mo. I need to send you this so that you can put this in the system, because we're going to show where on January 11th, where he posted this video, the same video, but he chopped Gardini out and just had me in here, you know, and hold on. We saved all this stuff. We don't play, bitch. You got to move faster than that with the TS. Bitch, I got real things going on in the world. I have real Hollywood things going on in the world. Real stuff. Bitch. And please believe my attorneys was all over this. There you go, Mo. Come fix it, babe. Yeah. Oh, he said he tweeted 13 minutes ago that I'm hiding because he can't find my Instagram page. There it is, right there. That's the thing. Like, and bitches be out here talking about I be running from them. First of all, if you really know me like you know me, you should definitely stay out of my way in my presence. You should stay out of my way in my presence. Like, you should try to stay clear of me because I step to a motherfucker in their face. One thing about me, I ain't nothing scared about the TS. Nothing. I move comfortably everywhere I go, in every place and everywhere I move comfortably where I go. You say he was just tweeting me hours ago? Mm-hmm. Well, I wonder why he's not Instagramming. Why is he not? I wonder why he's not really Instagramming. Who's more famous than who? Who's more connected than who? That you're not going to harass me. Not on Beyonce's internet. Nah. And a lot of you hoes better be glad I haven't activated on y'all. A lot of y'all hoes better be glad I have not mounted and activated on y'all. Because y'all be harassing me and bullying me. Nah. I just haven't activated on y'all. No, I'm burning my incense right here, honey. This is my incense. It's almost ready. And when it is, upload it. Right. So I just want to let y'all know, if y'all see this stuff, if you see this stuff, if you choose to give it life, you've been given the truth. You've been given the truth. If you choose to indulge, if you choose to be oblivious to it, okay. At the end of the day, I want my Maddie to understand, I am not in any criminal trouble. I am not facing any criminal charges. I will not be facing any criminal charges. Just in case you were wondering, I will not be facing any criminal charges. I am not in any criminal danger because I didn't do any criminal activity to anyone. So don't let this seep into your system and you think that y'all girl she's in fear or she's worried about anything. She sleeps comfortably at night. Is it in there? Oh, it's twirling around. Twirl, 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 twirl. Twirl, twirl, twirl. All right, so here we go. We have this. This is also on his page. Okay, now he posted, you see how the Gardini is cut out? Now, you see, we saved this because there's joy going on this page, and we scroll through the comments. Look at all the happiness. Yes, now this is from January the 11th, 2022. Yeah, I remember this. Yes, yeah. Look at all the happiness. See all the happiness? Look at all the happiness. The happiness. Look at all the happiness. Look at the happiness. I'm so happy that I was on that show. I'm so happy that I was on that show. I'm so happy. Look at the happiness. Yes. Look at all the happy, joy, joy. Happy, joy, joy. Happy, joy, joy. The happiness. Look at it. Look at it. Y'all see? I'm not posting any of this shit on my motherfucking Instagram, and I got Universal Pictures following me. I got Judd Apatow. I got motherfucking VH1, MTV, all this type of stuff. I'm not posting none of this shit. I'm not doing none of this shit on my Instagram. Are you fucking crazy? You got me fucked up. bitch. And that's just two. Those I just showed you two receipts. The rest of the receipts I have from the correspondences from back in 2015 when they were trying to get on, when they were trying to asking me to put them on. They were trying to get on. This is not the way you get on. This is not the way that you get on. You don't get on. Like you say, sue him for defamation. I'm not going to receive anything, but you know who but how do you know Facebook hasn't or Instagram hasn't received any correspondences from my attorney? How do you know? Yes, he is homosexual. He is homosexual, yes. And y'all are all y'all mob that know me know how I feel about homosexuality in the TS. Gay men and the trans women don't really be together like that. Now, some of them do, but I don't feel like they gay men. I feel like they fluid. That's right. That's what I should be. Is this the thanks that I get for putting you bitches on? Is it my fault that all you bitches go on? You should have said a thank you note, you little hoe. Bitch. Correct. I don't think that the people thought this through when they jumped forth with allegations. Yeah, you so dumb, Tony. I don't think the people thought this through when they jumped up with allegations against the TS. Like, bitch, you got to come harder than that. You got to come real hard, bitch. I've always been a girl of a paper trail. I've always been a girl of a receipt. It's a few other things that I haven't addressed because they're not worth me addressing. But that sexual, those false allegations of sexual harassment, it could most definitely turn, wrong in the person of the accuser. But I know they don't have anything. They don't have anything, and they don't have anything to lose and stuff like that. So anyway. So being that we're talking about the Queen's Supreme Court and in the context of the Queen's Supreme Court, Mo, put them up, let them know what's going on.
Boom.
Yes, on Thursday, May 25th, 2023, the Queen's Supreme Court, the return of the Dream Girls will be loud, live, and in color at the City Winery, Atlanta. Tickets are available at www.citywinery.com. Again, tickets are available at citywinery.com. Let me see if I can post the link to the tickets in the comment section. Thank you. She gonna try to get me to eat that orange. Here we go. Let me see here. Shut up, Tony. Where's Craig? Okay. Craig also said he fixed it. Let me see the copy. Let me see if I can get the link in the comment section. Oh, there it is. There we go. Here's the link. Let me put it on YouTube. I'm gonna put it in the YouTube comments, and then I'm gonna put it in the what you call it comments. Hold the line for me, please. Paste. All right, so I'm gonna put that there. That's those are the tickets, and I'm gonna pin this to the top. Oh, girl, hold on. This shit telling me I can't. Hold on. Let me see if I can pin it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, let me see if I can pin this. Pin message. There we go. I pinned Kayla's to the top. Pin. So if you're on YouTube, you'll see that I've pinned this to the top where you can get the tickets up there at the top. So Oh my God. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, baby. That's right. They be thinking that they gonna,
Steal your shine.
yeah, they thinking they gonna stop something from me. Like, girl, no, ma'am. Oh, also in June 23rd, the movie that I'm in with Gabrielle Union comes out on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yes, June 23rd. So I'll be doing some press runs for that in June. But June 23rd, I'll be doing a press run for the movie that I'm in on Netflix. So yeah. Anyway, let me see. Let me put it in the comment section here. There we go. I'll put it in the comments down here. Paste. There we go. So that you can get your tickets on the City Winery. Now make sure y'all cut the pieces of this up and whoever following him, the child, and let him know we praying for him. And we want him to get his mental together, his mental health, his mental clarity. And we are definitely praying. We are reaching up to the heavens and praying that God, comes through, because the come up that he thought that he was going to get with me, it ain't happening. Anyway, let's move on.